When Christopher McCandless was stranded in the Alaskan wilderness, he noted that happiness is only real when shared. Now that was in the movie, not in real life, but I think he proves a point. And I think that can be applied to any learning experience, which becomes much more dynamic and inspirational and persuasive if there's a community of people striving towards a goal. Now, why it's important to have Riga TechGirls as such, we need to inspire more people in becoming the architects of future.
On a macro level, the tech industry is a very male-dominated industry, and one of the main reasons for it is the stereotypical way of thinking in our society. There are a lot of challenges ahead of us that require technology and innovation. Therefore, Riga TechGirls, being a community dedicated to educating and inspiring girls and women about technology, is super important.
There's a lot of interest from women to start their careers or to switch from a different industry to tech. For example, this year alone, the proportion of women who applied for a TechMentor in the Riga TechGirl program was 6:1. So for every mentor, there were 6 women interested in being mentored to help start or switch their career to tech. Having a community to facilitate that signals, hey women, talent, we need and we want you here.
It is like-minded people community what inspires and supports women to retain and enter the tech industry, build their tech skills, strengthen their position in the job market and the industry itself.
And personally, I think that if Riga TechGirls can be the place that inspires more women to become creators, founders, leaders, I want to be part of that conversation. I want to see other women do well in this industry. And, because seeing how women navigate those roles next to the other responsibilities that we have, that just inspires me and energizes me.
My experience in the mentor program was full of valuable learnings. First of all, I learned from my mentee. She's a very bright person working in a different field, so it was really refreshing to exchange our ideas. I learned from other mentors as well. Here at Infogram and Prezi alone, we had a handful of mentors. We caught up regularly, shared our experiences, and created a great learning environment for each other.
It helped me to gain new perspectives and fresh ideas. Mentoring is a really unique opportunity for us to step outside our normal circle of friends and social media echo chambers, to gain a better understanding of how the world looks through someone else's eyes.
Oh yeah, it was the best. It was kind of frightening at first, but everyone's only human and there are plenty of professionals if you need advice, Since you feel all that energy and all those vibes from the community gets you also going all the time.
It was fun. It was also a learning experience and a different way of connecting with my colleagues and realizing once again, I'm just fortunate to work and spend so much time with amazing people.
And for myself, I realized that this is no time to part further from my mentors I had in my life. But rather try to nurture that relationship.
Now there's a huge number of applicants, but not as many mentors, I'll be honest. So all the mentors, just strap in your boots, overcome your hesitation, and join the community as a mentor.
Many people have the imposter syndrome. They have what it takes to be a mentor. Deep down, they know that they have what it takes, but they're still on the edge and thinking what do I have to share? If you're the type of person who comes up with initiatives, ideas, who's helped onboard new colleagues, you've got what it takes to be a mentor, and you can figure a lot of the things as you go.
If you are willing to learn and you will ask for some guidance, there will be people who will be more than happy to help. If you feel like there is something you can give back to others, I really encourage everyone to offer your help and mentor someone.
If you worked at a tech company for a certain time, you definitely have something to offer. Convey your knowledge onwards. Netur sveci zem pūra, as we say in Latvian. I promise you, you will feel rewarded, because I did.
Respect is at the basis of our internal communication, and we carry that out externally as well. Also, we have a program here internally. It's called SPUR, and we support our company's initiatives, individual initiatives, with time and also with resources.
It's one of our core values, really, but it's not only an empty corporate value, and we actually live it. We are a very inviting community. It has become part of our culture. When you are with the company for more than 6 years like I am, you don't even notice it anymore, but I've heard on multiple occasions how pleasantly surprised people are who join our company to see the level of inclusivity we have here.
Infogram and Prezi is a company where all the individual people with all their unique perspectives and backgrounds seem to have some common goals and create shared values. We want to make the world just a bit better if we can, and we inspire each other to be proactive at it. A better world is a more inclusive world, in many ways.
I think that creating a diverse environment is a two-way street. So start with yourself, be that person. If you feel that you're underrepresented, become the voice, show that you're interested, and also be visible. Inside of your company, but also since we live in a time of social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, share what you're doing, what you're working on, what are the values that you live by, and if you haven't done that yet, you can commit to doing one social media post about that. And I for sure will be sharing this video to my following.
The most important aspect in my mind is looking ahead, making sure that the future generations will be less prejudiced than the current one on what roles a person can and should play in the society.
What we can all do is encourage. That goes such a long way. If you hear someone showing interest in the tech industry, help them entertain that idea further. Sometimes all it takes is just another person acknowledging your idea, and then suddenly it's not just you with this crazy idea. And people sometimes forget that tech industry is not only about software development, so we can help by reminding people.
We can all just not be quiet. If you feel any inequality at your workplace, speak out, because there's a good chance you are not the only one that feels that way.
As a parent myself, again and again I have to remind my preschool-age daughter that she can choose to do whatever she likes and not follow the guidelines of the kind, girls don't like sports, they like singing and dancing. At those early ages, one can observe clearly you are not speaking about yourself and your own preferences, but something that is pushed on you from the society, whatever forms that might take. When one says, girls like this, girls don't like that, it's not about you, but it should be.
There's just a crazy amount of misconceptions in people's minds about the world. Biases about different cultures, education levels, skills, and so on. So a simple conversation might not save the world, but 2 conversations just might.